How magnificent. Bounce, yeah. Well, here it comes now. Earthquake. Black man, I beat the drum, black man, I say them say, nanganay, nanganay. Well, tell me how you feel and how you tweet. The two now can't see, look how they get to you, them juggling. Such a pulling out the street. She's a precious, precious, precious woman. Princess Black. She always, always, always say now. She tougher than a rock. She's a precious, precious, precious woman. In the street, Princess Black. She always, always, always say now. She tougher than a rock. She.
Okay, I just found out recently that Nikki Yovino was in the news for being sentenced to only 1 year in prison. The 1 year that she got doesn't really shock me at all. Anybody who has been to prison, I mean, you know that, hell, 3 months, 4 months in prison is enough time for your life to be put on pause. And of course with white supremacy, Yovino will be back on her feet in no time, even if she had 4 years in prison. But my beef isn't with Nikki Yovino. I can care less about her. My thing is the brothers who were involved in this situation. And why would these brothers, or how could these brothers even be susceptible to Nikki Yovino's advances? Black males are weak and love to be in control. They want this false sense of accomplishment once dominating the woman that they're with, and especially white women. So like I said, my beef isn't with Nikki Yovino. My beef is with the brothers who are involved, and many brothers like them. We're looking at the white supremacy part of this situation instead of looking at what goes on in our black community every day. Brothers will dodge a black woman because of, I don't want to be accused of being the baby daddy, and run straight for a white woman and risk the chance of something like this. They rather a situation like this to transpire versus the alternate because of the race card. Black males, like black women have been saying for years, are nothing more than dogs. We want to run around fucking everything, and then after we done got in so much trouble, that's when we want to settle down. We avoid, from high school up into mid-age, about our mid-40s, we try to avoid women who have quote-unquote baggage. And then we've accumulated so much baggage up until age 45, 50 that we expect women to take upon our baggage because we want this false sense of accomplishment. And what I mean by this false sense of accomplishment is that they look at our baggage as wisdom, but we look at their baggage as sluts, whores, prostitutes, and anything else under the sun. Yes, don't get me wrong. What Nikki Yovino did was dead wrong. But let's not act like this isn't something that happens every day. If you are a black male and you want to be involved in the 3-way tag, the 4-way tag, and, all that kind of, kinky stuff, just open you a porn business and have the woman sign the contract. Black males are dominating in porn, so I've heard, and bore witness to. I mean, this is the same situation that happened with Nate Parker. And look at how years later it came back to bite him. And I brought this here up for a reason. The young black males who were involved in this Nikki Yovino situation had to have known about the Nate Parker situation. And because of the Nate Parker situation, this would, by default or inadvertently, cause other young black males to try to avoid situations like that so that it won't come back up years later. Why did it come back up? It came back up because Nate Parker did the Nat Turner movie. In their minds, they probably thought, I'm not finna do anything on that level. I don't even give a damn about my race. And because I don't give a damn about my race, once I do what I do with this white woman, I could go over there and do this, and this, and kiss white man ass. I don't know the brothers involved in this situation, but I guarantee you, let's keep up with these brothers 10 years from now and see what they're doing, where they're at, what they're doing for the black community who stood behind them when the white supremacists tried to destroy their careers. Racism is one hell of an issue, but it's not the issue. Not within the black community, so to speak. Outside of the black community, outside the walls, there is a threat. And racism is that threat. But within the walls, within the kingdom of African Americans, black, brown, minorities, there's the issue of the immature black male. Black males who are well in their 30s, their 20s, adults by law, but their brains have been trapped at a certain situation which happened in their childhood that they can't get over, and they carry that into their adulthood. It's the same situation that we like to joke about when it comes to white police and how they would have been the kid who got bullied in school, and once he got a little power, he abuses it. The same situation with the weak black male, or the beta male, so to speak. And there are many alpha dudes who claim to be alpha who are really beta males. But that's another topic for another day. But these beta males, they move so freely within the black community, and nobody addresses it. They stand behind people like Tommy Sotomayor and some black guy, and the black conservative, maybe Anthony Brown Logan, and these other black YouTubers. They worship these people. They idolize them because why? They hide what really goes on within the black community as far as the black male is concerned. They throw racism on the back burner and say that it doesn't exist, and that we should all have a conservative perception concerning reality within our realm of existence. Even black men within our own so-called quote-unquote conscious community who will say that the black woman is not God and give us all these rationalizations as to why she is not. They secretly believe in the rhetoric that is spewed by black male YouTubers who claim that the black woman is inferior and subordinate to the black male, and the patriarchy. The misogynistic patriarchy is the law of the land and should always be followed by the black woman, whether she likes it or not. And the matriarchy is nothing but a piece of feminism that is spewed by radical white women to get black women to not listen to their man and things like that. Why am I going off into this? Just to help you understand why I'm coming from this position. Racism, yes, it exists. I'm not denying that fact. But I'm not finna ignore my sister, my cousins, my aunts, and friends who have been hurt, whose emotions and their walls have been broken down because they let their guard down and they tried to give a black man the benefit of the doubt, but he just came in and destroyed everything that they stood for and everything that meant so much to them, coming into her life or coming into their lives and making them statistics, making them stereotypes to a statistic that was created by white supremacy. So who's the real coon? Who's the sellout? Who's the one really working for white supremacists? And then we make these excuses later on in life saying that I didn't know, I wasn't ready, I thought she was the one at the time. It's a bunch of bullshit. Just like in this situation and the one that I'm talking about right now, they're juxtaposed next to each other and they're parallel in their meaning and understanding. That the black male is nothing more than a boy who only thinks about himself and wants to get his dick wet. I'm out.